everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Miss Tarot, and I apologize, I've been away for a little bit, and hope it's not too much information for you guys, but I was going through a little bit of a Three of Swords energy, a lot of heartbreak, so I'm okay, but it took me a little while to actually get my focus back, so please forgive my absence. Thank you so much for allowing me to take the time needed, right? Appreciate you. Everybody needs a little bit of a grounding every once in a while. So here we are back again for a weekly bite-sized tarot reading. And if you are new to the channel or seeing my videos for the first time, this is a reading where we take a look at current energies, opportunities, and even challenges for the week ahead, get some advice from Spirit, and just kind of see what the week ahead is bringing. Okay, so right now we are going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle as our kind of overall energy card, and then we have 5 cards of the Everyday Witch Tarot that we will use for further clarification. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Your first card, your oracle card, is Time to Go with the number 45, which reduces to 9, and 9s are kind of, you're on the threshold of completing a cycle, okay? And with the Time to Go card, it does seem like either it is time, obviously, for you to let something go and complete a cycle, or it could mean that you are on the cusp of making a decision for yourself as to what is going to be in your best interest, okay? So let's take a look at your tarot cards and see if we can get some more information. We have the Devil card, okay. We have the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Justice, always like to see that, that's the center, and then we have Temperance. Okay, so 3 major arcana out of the 5 cards here, which is a pretty significant sign that something that you are going to be letting go of, or that something is going to be leaving your life, is very much going to be a significant happening. Okay, these are, you know, the major arcana signifies the bigger events in our life, and the minor arcana are kind of like the more everyday things. So if there are big events kind of that you feel like is right on the precipice of a cliff right now, this reading is probably for you, okay? So let's start with the Devil card first, okay? With the Devil card here, this can mean a lot of things, but I really do get the sense that you have been locked in some sort of a cycle that you have not been able to break out of. I think that part of this could actually be a financial or work-related type thing that you are finally making a decision that you've kind of stuck it out as long as you possibly could. There might have been kind of like a negative loop cycle that you were trying to break, possibly regarding, you know, conflicts at work or people that were not treating you fairly. This could also be a cycle in your life where you have not been putting yourself first, and that you have been kind of locked into almost a kind of a lack mentality of not being able to have enough resources, either financially or just spiritually. I guess, how do I want to say this? Maybe you have not been prioritizing yourself and taking care of everybody else, and now you have literally drained the bucket, right? Of what's inside you is in terms of your energy and ability to kind of persevere. You're at a point right now where you can't give anymore, and you're kind of stuck in this loop. I think you are finally starting to realize that whatever the situation is going on is not worth sticking in, that it's not going to get better, and that you are going to have some sort of break or release from either a person, a job, could be people with your, you know, if it's a work environment, or it's going to be time for you to expand your horizons and take a step forward into the unknown and really trust yourself and know that whatever is going to be just past this issue, whatever's going to come about afterwards is going to be better than what you're leaving behind. Okay, because the Two of Wands here is kind of about branching out and kind of getting uncomfortable or getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, not knowing where to go and how to do it. This also might signify you putting a big space, like distance wise, either figuratively speaking, or actually, or really in person, like actually travel wise, in between you and this person or the problem. Maybe you need to escape and actually get into a space to where you can feel like you are free and you can be yourself. But either way, you've been kind of struggling. And I do think that there is, with the Justice card here, there's a balance, and Temperance. We have a balancing of energies going on in the horizon. Okay. So don't think that this ending is going to be worse than the actual issue itself, if you know what I'm saying. There is going to be something that is going to come to fruition that is long overdue for you. The universe is going to bring some balance into your life. Okay. You are going to have to kind of take that, I don't want to say a leap of faith, because I really do think that you know that it's time to kind of end this cycle. It's just, we kind of fear what's unknown and what might be coming ahead, especially if we can't prepare for it. But like I said, whatever is coming from this letting go is going to be way better than the circumstances that you're in right now. What we're looking at is you finally either, number one, receiving the opportunity or the recognition or the justice to balance those scales to make things tip a little bit more in your favor, because again, you have been somebody who has been stuck in that kind of negative loop cycle where things are going to get better, but it just never really comes into fruition. You're definitely being encouraged to kind of balance the things out in your life right now, in taking care of yourself and doing what is right for you right now, even if it is a little bit scary, because once you start prioritizing yourself, you are going to obviously feel better about yourself. Your confidence is going to kind of, I don't want to say skyrocket, but you know what I mean. It's going to improve, and these certain opportunities that the Justice card brings when it comes to kind of leveling the playing field for you is going to come into fruition. Okay. So whatever is coming about for you, whatever the circumstances is right now, really pay attention to what and strategize what it's going to take for you to move through the situation, to really free yourself of this particular issue or challenge, or like I called it, like the negative loop cycle. What's it going to take for you to want to make this jump away safely? You can definitely take this week to prepare, balance things out as much as you possibly can, think things through before you make your exit. But definitely there is going to be a force really bringing this to the forefront, force into the forefront. Does that make sense? I don't even know how that sounds, but whatever's coming to the forefront this week is really going to give you that sense or opportunity or realization that the time is right, the time is now, and hopefully you don't feel any hesitancy or anxiety when it comes to making this jump. Okay. It just kind of trust that you are going to be doing things for yourself. Whatever the situation is going to improve. It looks like there's going to be a significant balancing act that's the universe is kind of trying to put into place for you, but you are going to have to kind of free yourself from the negative energy over here where you feel kind of like trapped and stuck in this negative cycle, and kind of just being looped into that really really difficult lack mentality, because once you've been kept down or just kind of trampled on for so long, it's really hard to kind of claw your way back up and into any sort of positivity, or even being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of what is ahead of you for you guys next week. Definitely, if this resonated with you, can you please take a moment to like, comment, and even consider subscribing to the channel? All these things really help me when in terms of like growing the channel and being able to reach more people. So again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I hope all of this goes well. You can do it. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I will see you at your next reading. Take care. Bye.